serve it up clean. Strictly for the culture, not the clout chasing team. I'ma spit the raws for $1 and a dream, but the passion never lacking, that's the magic in between. Good cold cuts and the condiments you need. Got the block hopping, about to make the speakers bleed. Party with the team, DJ B, Dash Diggy, Big Spoon, and my nigga OT. Yeah, from the D, and we keep it G. But hip-hop is life, so no vultures on the scene. Don't need to be seen, but I will be heard. Or tagged on the wall, a visual you deserve. The elements at 3 a.m. got you litty. Rocking and bobbing from city to city. Popping and locking, the swag slick, silly. Polish with the swag, so I need a few millions.
No vultures, this for the culture. 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 No vultures, this for the culture.
Yo. What up, though? It's your boy OT from the deep back in the building.
Sir.
Welcome to the 6th installment of the Fifth Element Hip Hop.
Dang, the 6th?
Man, it seems like these days is moving, right?
Yeah,
Days is moving fast, and you know, and the people in the know, they knew. But some of these cats that don't know, that they are tuning in right now.
Right.
I got the pleasure of bringing up here for this ladies edition of the Fifth Element Hip Hop.
That gave me chills.
I brought one of the most knowledgeable hip hop enthusiasts that I could ever come across. And when I met her about 20 years ago, she was the only female I had ever met that could recite Wu-Tang lyrics, Jay-Z lyrics, Souls of Mischief, and just when you start going into the crates like Large Professor and DITC, and I was like, man, look, she was the first hip hop head girl I had ever met. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all, man. And when I was passing around the idea of coming up with the Fifth Element podcast, and I was going out to recruit my all-star team, which y'all see before y'all today.
Right.
She was actually one of the first people on the list.
Word.
Unfortunately, her schedule didn't allow her to be able to come up here at the time. But we working that out right now. We in contract negotiations. You dig me?
Yeah. Conversation is real. But
without further ado, I ain't gonna put too much sauce on it. I'm gonna let her talk about herself. My girl, Kai. Give it up for Kai in the building, man. I'm like, she here with us today. And hey, get familiar with this space, because she's gonna be with us. She's gonna be with us more often than not.
Come on, y'all. Dig me? Come on, y'all.
Kai, tell them about yourself. Tell them what you're up to, man.
Yo, it's such a pleasure and an honor to be here. Thank you to everyone who's watching, everyone who's listening. Obviously, I've been out here in Vegas for at least 20 years. I'm originally from the East Coast, and I was fortunate to be able to grow up as hip hop grew up. So hip hop was always there for me. It's always been around, and it's always been a part of my life. I was fortunate that I got, my taste in music from my parents. They listened to everything, and I got to listen to LL Cool J and Rakim and KRS-One in my house, like as I'm coming up as a child. So, I mean, like I say that, I was never in a world where hip hop wasn't a part of me.
I ain't mad at you, because I'm like, my mama didn't like hip hop.
Well,
I had to go search for it.
Well,
but that's dope, though. You know what I mean? And that's why it oozes out of you, though. And I'm like, as the shows go on, the people are gonna start being able to see that. And I challenge anyone to test this lady's hip hop knowledge, because it rivals my own. It rivals my own. But let me introduce the rest of the guys. Not to shine a light on them. Ray Son.
What's happening?
Yes, sir.
You know what it is? New week, new Friday.
Already.
All hail the queen.
All hail the queen.
All hail the queen.
Look at that.
Right.
And my guy, DJ Sam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sam.
Yes.
And last but definitely not least, I'm talking about one of the most important pieces to Voltron.
Come on now.
My man, DJ Slim,
Your
100
favorite
grand back there. You know what I mean?
DJ.
Peace,
What's good?
Peace.
You know what I mean?
He's outside.
Yeah.
It's the equality show, you dig?
Already,
yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Peace and equality.
Peace.
To the God.
Look, I'm like, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but my man, Ray, he got on a shirt that is definitely significant to what's been going on this last week as far as us making preparations to honor our guy, DJ Certified.
Yeah.
Passed away earlier this week, and you know it left a big hole in the Vegas culture.
Yeah.
You know, because he's been such a big part of it for like the last, I want to say 20, 25 years. You know, he's been on the radio, and he's probably, I'm sure if you lived out here, he's DJ'd at your party. He's done something, and he was a good friend of mine, and definitely a good friend of all of ours up here.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
we were able to put a little something together for him, you know, courtesy of Slim and a bunch of others. I don't know everybody who was named in it. Slim,
Alamo, big shout out to Achilles. Big shout out to my guy Lucky Cali. You heard Alamo in the building.
There it is.
There
you know?
it is, yeah.
And we was able to put together a little tribute for him. So we're going to run that for y'all right now, just to let y'all know how much we appreciate this man, and we miss him already.
For the crowd, you know, I play for the crowd, so I'm gonna play for 5 people, I'm gonna play for 15 people, I'm gonna play for 500 people. And as long as everybody's having a good time dancing, it's a party, so, you know, you gotta get them up. So, you know, some things we don't wanna play to get them dancing, but we gotta play it just so we can have a good time. So, if they enjoy it, I'm enjoying it. As long as everybody's having fun, that's what I do.
Man.
Wow, bro.
Man, that was powerful right there, man. I'm like, almost brought me to tears right here, man. I'm like, I gotta keep my composure because I'm like, man, that was just crazy, man. And you know,
bro.
I'm like, just the thought of my homeboy not being here right now is crazy because it don't even seem like it's real. You know, somebody you're used to seeing in the community everywhere, and I'm like, man, certified, man, you definitely miss, man. You definitely miss. We miss you, bro.
Miss you, on.
I'm like, man, that is crazy, man. It's definitely crazy, man. But man,
condolences to the family.
Condolences
to everybody that's still here. May God keep you covered and just help you cope.
Hey, man, I'm like, I don't even know what to say to go into this next segment, but Ray Son, what you got for us in the news, man? I don't even want to.
Let's move on.
Let's go into a bigger.
Get back to the good gear.
Yeah, let's get into it because
bring the energy out.
That right there, man. I'm like, man, that thing was powerful, man. Yeah. Thank you, Slim. Thank you, Alamo, for putting that together, man.
Peace.
Powerful, man. Killy too, man. Yeah, thank y'all, man. We appreciate that.
All right, the news, hip hop news. Let's talk about it.
Go ahead.
Let's jump back into this Drake and Kanye situation.
Drake.
We're gonna jump into it, and then we're gonna finish it this week right here.
Right.
Word. So, Certified Lover Boy is expected to sell 625 units. 625,000. Excuse me, 625,000.
Right. His shit went double plastic. Look at
right.
And one in the hood.
Right. And Donda is around 309,000 units in its first week.
Okay.
So Drake done doubled them, lapped them.
Okay. But you know that Drizzy album is fire, bro.
Come on,
I ain't
bro.
even front, and it's gonna appeal to more people. It's just, you know, the content of it is gonna appeal to more people,
bro. It's literally on TikTok. Literally, when it came under 24 hours, I saw 4 songs already on TikTok. I said, yeah, this is golden. Yeah. Kanye didn't even have that yet. Kanye only had like 2. When Drake dropped, literally under 24 hours, 4 songs.
Absolutely.
I said, yeah.
They got some bangers on there, man.
Yeah.
Like, just keep it one.
I know that I hurt you. Don't
sleep on Boosie album. Go Talk 3.
Okay.
Don't sleep on that Mo 3.
They call me
Shot
Boosie, I go stupid.
There you go again. All right, so check it out. Last Saturday, Drake released "Life of the Party." It's a Kanye track.
Right.
It's supposed to be on Donda, and it had Andre 3000 on it.
Right.
See, Drake, he released it on Sirius XM Sound 42.
Yeah. Right.
So it's a diss track Kanye had with Andre 3000.
Right.
Unbeknownst to 3 Stacks, it was a diss song. Kanye changed his verse on it. Right. So the first song, when it first came out, it wasn't a diss song, but Kanye changed his verse.
Right, because I seen the listening party and they played that song.
Right.
Right. And it didn't have that verse on it.
Right.
So now I'm like, Yeezy, I thought you was supposed to be chilling.
Right.
I thought you was taking a higher road, turning the other cheek.
Going with the album, it's like,
what you doing, bro?
He's, you know, going into his, you know, spiritual side, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And then, but I'm like,
but he wants the smoke still. So.
Exactly.
He wants the smoke. So speaking on that,
I'm like, he got one foot in the church and one in the street.
I guess so.
What we doing over here?
In Kanye's verse on that song, this is what he said. He told Drake, "Don't play with me on GD." So if I hit you with
that,
on what?
On the gang.
Gangsta Disciple.
Yeah.
I'm like,
is he banging or is he spiritual?
My thing is like, don't play me on GD. I'm like, did he forget the O in the middle of the GD? I'm like,
I was gonna say, if you throwing us some spiritual, I don't think GD. I think it's
He didn't
G-O-D.
say GP.
Nah,
he said GD.
Right.
I'm like,
no. You know what that is.
I'm like, I'm like, hold up.
We went from God to do.
Right. I'm like, that part.
Right. All right. So 3 Stacks. 3 Stacks verse. He was shouting out his mom actually on the song. So in the start of his verse, he started, "Hey Miss Donda, if you run into my mama." So he said that over and over during his verse. You know what I'm saying?
And that was it.
So
his verse was crazy.
His verse was crazy. We ain't heard 3 Stacks in a minute.
And when he did come out of hiding, boy, he came with the
drip.
And I'm like, he was blessing us.
Yes, sir.
Me and Slim were talking earlier. It's best song on the album, and it's not on the album.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Absolutely.
So let's see. So Andre 3000 said, "Life of the Party didn't have the Drake disc when he wrote his verse.
Right.
He said he was inspired by Kanye's idea to make a musical tribute to his mom. He felt it appropriate to support the Donda concept by referencing his own mother who passed away in 2013.
Right.
He said it was unfortunate. He wanted to be on Drake's album also. He would love to work with Kendrick, Lil Baby, Tyler, and Jay-Z.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So it seemed like 3 Stacks is trying to come out of hiding, man. And
Yeah.
start putting his pen back in
don't bet
in
on
effect.
it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want him to. I want him to. I'm not saying I don't want him to, but I don't want to get my hopes up, man. You did.
Right.
Big facts.
Everybody's waiting on that.
Yeah.
Big fact.
We waiting on Kendrick.
It'll come at the right time, just the right time.
Man. All right. In sad news, Michael K. Williams. If you remember him.
Oh my God, yo.
Right.
That's crazy.
He's the actor from The Wire. He played Omar in The Wire.
Right.
He played Chalky White in Boardwalk Empire. And he also played in the new Lovecraft Country that was on HBO.
Yeah.
So he passed away at 54 years old. He was found by his nephew on September 6th, Monday afternoon.
Oh.
Sad to hear, man.
Very sad to hear.
That was shocking.
He definitely was one of my favorites when I seen him on screen. I liked him in Superfly when he was Scatter in Superfly.
Yeah.
You know, he always got that. He had the hood swag down. You know, he's one of my favorites.
Right. So cause of death hasn't been reported yet, but media is leaning towards drugs.
Right.
It's been reported that drugs were found in his apartment when he was discovered, and they're saying heroin.
Man.
Right.
What?
That's a nasty drug.
It's just crazy. It's so shocking because, I mean, it doesn't seem like that's the kind of thing that you could hide. You know, like an addiction that you can hide. It's like, you know, I mean, like crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as
Yeah.
you get on it, you change.
You change. Yeah.
And people know, and it's, I don't know. It was shocking. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah. Indeed. Another one.
But you know, I'm like, you know, I heard he had some, you know, recovery issues before, so he might have had a relapse, and you know, when you relapse, you think you can still handle the same dosage you had before, but your tolerance level might have went down.
Right.
You're going to get the same thing, and next thing you know, and could be that fatal dose.
Right. So he also played Bullet with Tupac, which was his first film role.
Right.
Okay.
Pac said he looked thugged out enough to play his little brother.
That's crazy.
Right. Another crazy thing is he played a tribute to DMX at the 2021 BET Awards.
I remember
Slippin'.
that. Yeah.
He performed Slippin'.
Fuck.
Yep.
Right.
Can't get up.
The sad thing about that is DMX also passed from drug abuse.
Which is also crazy.
That's an eerie coincidence. That's
Very eerie.
And it was like, you know, he played DMX so well on that Slippin' thing. I was like, when they started naming like a DMX movie, they was naming him to be the DMX.
You
know, because I'm like, he embodied it.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, man, he would have been a perfect DMX.
Perfect.
Like for the movie.
Bro.
Right. One thing to do is not to do, but New York is naming a criminal justice reform bill after him. Right. So it's going to be to reduce mass incarceration and things of that sort.
Okay.
Right.
So shout out to them.
Absolutely.
Shout out to New York for naming thing. Rest in peace, Michael K. Williams.
Absolutely. That's real dope right there.
It's wild, bro.
I'm like, man, but you know, people need to really start looking into taking care of their health and
We
stop
keep talking about that.
every week.
And
week.
I'm gonna
emphasize
bro, not even just taking care of your health. Take care of other people, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because we have a thing called selfish, and you always think about yourself. But if you sometimes just think about others, bro, that changes your life. So
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
That's very powerful.
Look at him. Look at Sam. Dropping
Wisdom.
Ever since he came here, I've been acting like Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Talk
man,
that talk.
wisdom come from the mouths of babes. You dig?
Right.
Like, man. But with that being said, you know, my girl Melody Joy, she sent us another installment of our health and wellness installment, and we gonna go ahead and get into that right now.
Yes, it's time for me to do it.
Let's go ahead and check what Melody got to say for us this week.
Yeah, get our woosah on.
Run that selector.
up, Fifth Element crew? I'm so glad you came back through. I hope you're having an amazing day. Sit back, relax, and watch me ball like MJ. Y'all already know, I am MJ. But speaking of balling, we're gonna hold our hands out and take 5 like we're palming a basketball. And here, we're just going to do a mindful breath. And so you'll take your pointer finger and you'll trace your fingers. So on your inhale, you'll inhale, and then you'll exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And this just brings you back to center, bring you back focused, just getting your mind right. Whenever you're in a stressful situation, just reminding you, take 5 and breathe. And until next time, you can reach me on Instagram at The Living Song.
Hey, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. My girl Mel.
I really like that.
That was hard.
Right.
That was hard.
I really like that. You know,
refresher.
for anybody that has, anxiety or any type of, like that, breathing and the take 5 and the, like, it will force you to slow down and force you to breathe.
Absolutely.
And come back to yourself. I think that's amazing.
Shout out to Mel. Thank you, Mel. We appreciate you.
Big up.
The Living Song on IG. You can tap into her and she can give you all those health and wellness tips that she be blessing us with and even some more stuff. Ray, what else you got for us over there, my man?
Let's talk about Labor Day weekend in Vegas. It was going down.
Labor Day.
What? I was in a couple spots. Let's see, I was downtown at The Place, a club called The Place.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Man's World Podcast. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
That's,
most definitely.
Simply T and all them over there. Right?
Yes, sir.
Tell them I said, what up, yeah.
Right.
Hopefully they watch this episode.
All right.
Right.
We gonna have to tap in.
No, they got they're at The Place on 7th Street, which is a nice club, inside, outside.
Right.
You can do what you want outside, blaze, chill. You know what I mean? So it's a nice little spot.
That's dope. I'm like,
all inclusive.
Right. You can sit out and get your mind right outside on the patio. That's kind of dope.
Right. So we did that. That was Saturday night. Sunday night was the Too Short concert at the Grand.
Yeah, I seen you flexing on the gram with us, man. I was
man.
I didn't get that call neither, y'all.
Exactly.
Man.
What happened?
No, the Too Short concert, it was off the chain.
I know it was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I met your mama at a pool party.
Right.
Blow the whistle.
I was like, man, I was looking at it, Ray up there. I see all the pictures coming up, all the players, all the hustlers.
No, it was cool. It was definitely dope. It was on the roof at the pool.
Right.
In the open. Everybody came, friends out.
Nice.
Man, it was a big turnout. It was definitely a good look.
Look, I was in the D at the time, man. I was like, man, had a family reunion to go to out there. Shout out to my family, man. They really held it down for me. Right. Smith, Boykin family. We was out there in the D, out there in Dayton, Ohio. We was turning up, man.
Word.
We was doing some big things out there, eating some good barbecue and playing frisbee and hitting. We had this thing called the Hoyata. It was a piñata full of adult items. That was for adults. We had a piñata for the kids.
Right.
But okay, some of the things that was in there. My cousin Charlene, she put it together. What up, Sexy C? I see you, baby. She put all the stuff inside in it. She had like some suckers where they was in some compromising positions if you was doing some sexual some condoms, some lube, some but it was dope though because she had cigarillos, swishers, and dime bags of weed in there. And bottles of liquor.
Shout out to her.
It was one of the dopest ideas I ever seen. It was real dope, and it was fun because it was the adults, and you throw the blindfold on, you spin around, and you gotta whack the
piñata.
The piñata for the things to come out, and it was dope, man. I'm like, I think my cousin Walt ended up hitting it, and all the stuff fell out, and everybody rushed it. It was pretty cool, man. It was a nice little thing that they did out there, So that was pretty much my weekend. I was back home.
Right.
I was in the house. I didn't go nowhere.
You didn't go nowhere?
I felt that.
Not at all.
Man, I was outside this weekend.
Right.
So let's see. Fat Joe versus Ja Rule's coming up this week.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Okay, yeah, that verse is.
Right, that's gonna be on
crazy.
That's going to be
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know about this one. Like, I feel like it's a mismatch. I don't feel like they catalogs is that similar that they could do a versus. That's just my opinion.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Songs.
Hey.
I'm like
20 songs.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Fat Joe got some bangers.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But do not sleep on Ja Rule. Ja Rule got some.
Ja Rule
heat.
got some
Matter of
heat.
fact, one of the heaters that Ja Rule has, Jada played on their verses with the Locks.
That's true.
I'm like, and that was a banger.
That's true.
That is
a banger.
100.
That's
I'm
a
like, Ja Rule ain't no slouch.
full-fledged banger.
He ain't no slouch.
It
I'm
is.
Like, I know 50 put a bad light on him.
Bruh.
You know, because you know he just
That whole
kept-
thing.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
That happened.
But
It did.
Right.
We saw
But
it.
if y'all was around for the Ja Rule era, that he had an era.
Oh yeah.
He did.
You know,
He had a
an era.
run.
He had a run.
He
Nice run.
absolutely had a run.
I'm
And
like, this guy, man. So I ain't gonna. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say that Fat Joe would win it outright because Ja Rule definitely has some bangers. That he got joints for the ladies. He definitely for the ladies.
yeah.
He got joints for the streets. He's on a joint with Jay-Z.
I don't
You know what I
know.
mean? I'm like, come on, man.
You know, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna watch and see. But you know, like I'm gonna just push my cards forward and I'm gonna say it's Fat Joe.
You gonna say it's Joe?
Yeah.
Joe.
all right.
Off
I'm
the
going.
whip.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on Joe.
Look, man, I'm gonna say like this. I agree with you, but I don't think it's gonna be a easy win.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough win.
We don't
for
want it to
Joe.
be an easy win.
It's gonna be a tough
That
one,
would be
though.
boring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
want this thing to ride.
And if Joe loses, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna keep you that 100. I wouldn't be surprised because Ja Rule, y'all may not want to give him that prop, but that dude, man, he got some bangers.
You know,
man.
once he bring them out, we gonna see.
Right, and you're gonna be remembering things that you be like, dang, I forgot that was a heater.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this
That's a
dude
trick.
got
It's a trick.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, he got some bangers.
Right.
He got some heat.
Right. All right. Check this out. I'm gonna run into this news real quick, or some little trending topics. Dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000.
$500,000.
Come on, man.
Trending topics. You know what I'm
Here's the
saying?
thing.
Yeah, I seen that, and I was
thing.
like, give me 500.
Right.
Give me 500.
Here's the thing.
I'm
500.
like, dinner with Jay-Z with, like, even if he gave me knowledge, if he
Right.
ain't give me no money to do nothing with that knowledge,
Right,
then it's just
yeah.
knowledge. I gotta have something to
Yeah, I
invest
gotta
in that
have
knowledge.
something to invest.
I need
yeah.
that 500K, bro.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a Jay-Z stan.
Mm.
Okay,
Right.
like a stan for Jay-Z. But I'm taking that 500K.
Yeah, right.
Immediately.
I need
Immediately.
500K.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, peace, Jay.
Right.
That's like-
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not black.
Give me that.
I'm OJ.
that
That's
part.
enough money
Okay.
that you can like literally change your life. You can invest. You can,
Right.
you know, like I mean, you can make billions from that 500,000
Yeah,
if you invest it
Easily.
right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
500K
If you spend it
changes-
smart,
changes my life.
I get my money up, then
immediately.
I can see Jay-Z.
You know?
Yeah. It's plain. It's plain.
I'm like, man, I'll be on the road to bleaching my skin like Sammy Sosa.
shut up.
Oh my God, this boy wildin'. There's plenty cats that sat down with Jay-Z that ain't doing nothing now.
Right.
That part, you know?
How about that?
Right.
How about that?
I'm like, man,
Okay. Quick. Tupac and Biggie.
Tupac.
Well, not Tupac. The BMW that Tupac and Suge were in, they got shot up on the strip. It's on sale for nearly $2 million here in Vegas.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even want to buy that.
I wouldn't
Why?
even buy that.
Why would
yeah.
you
You're like,
don't
why
know
would
about-
anybody? Why would anybody want that?
I
To
wouldn't
me,
even
that-
buy that.
To me, that's in the same league as old boy
That's so
selling
morbid.
selling the gun that shot Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, why would you even want to? I'm like, see, that's where accountability. People need to be holding people accountable. Like, man, nah, we need to take that car, destroy that thing, and like,
Yeah.
nobody needs
Ain't
that.
that evidence? Like, I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, bro.
his killer
should
is still
be.
at large.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't
they say.
understand.
Well, speaking on that, Keefe D, which is Orlando Anderson's uncle,
Right.
right? Keefe D is Orlando's nephew, or
Right.
Keefe D is the uncle. He's been going on a lot of interviews lately, speaking on the death of Tupac and how it happened. So
Right.
supposedly he was in the car
Right.
when they shot up Tupac.
Right. That's what
Keefe D, Orlando Anderson, and 2 other people. The other 3 people are dead now. Keefe D is the only survivor that was left in the car.
Right.
So he's been on interviews telling the story of what happened, how it went down. You know what I'm saying? How they shot him, what they did afterwards, and all that. So
is it snitching if everybody else is dead?
It's snitching. It's definitely snitching.
Yeah.
Is it snitching if everybody else is dead?
Right.
You're the only survivor?
Right.
Yeah. I don't understand how he's telling the story
what
without no repercussions from it, though.
That part.
Right.
But see, and that should tell you about the way the justice system works.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
If you got some immunity somewhere, brother.
How about that?
Because you definitely didn't get charged or tried for that crime.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So even like if you're walking around and you're able to talk about it,
Right.
You must feel safe.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely feel safe. You feel 6ix9ine safe.
It's pretty
Right.
interesting interview. Right.
That part. You know what I mean?
He said it's a pretty interesting interview. He talks about Club 662.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy. Also, Biggie's old Brooklyn apartment is up for sale for almost $2 million also.
Now that
that
makes sense.
that
makes
that's
sense.
an apartment.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
Like, people gonna live there. There's plenty of people that died in apartments. You know what I mean? And you gotta renovate it and sell it again. But he didn't die in his apartment. He died in L.A.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I'm like, Tupac got shot in that car.
that's what I'm saying. Like
his blood was in that car. That's insane.
Like,
Right.
You know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seemed disrespectful to me in a way
It
that
is.
you would
Yeah.
do that. Like somebody would even be beat to buy that car or to sell it. It's just
That's insane.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me get into sports real quick. I don't know if yesterday was the opening of the NFL season.
Sir.
Or last night, excuse me. So we had the Dallas Cowboys against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got y'all into football?
Yeah, I watch football. You know I watch football.
Kai, you into football?
I mean, if it's on TV, I'll watch it.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna give y'all some stats real quick. Well, first of all, the Buccaneers beat the Cowboys 31-29, and I am a Cowboy hater. I can't stand them.
Oh,
You a Cowboy hater?
A
my
Cowboy
friend would
hater.
be so sad.
whole bunch of people would be so sad.
You a Cowboy hater?
Yeah, let me give you some stats. So Brady last night threw for 379 yards. He had 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He got hit. Excuse me. He got hit 8 times. Dak got hit 22 times.
Damn.
Right. Let's see. He threw the ball 50 times for 32 completions. Brady did.
Nice.
And going to Dak. Dak had 403 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He threw 58 times for 42 completions. Like I said, he got hit 42 times. There was a minute 24 left on the clock, and Tom Brady and them got the ball back and hit a 36-yard field goal for the win. And that took him up 31-29. It was a crazy game. You really had to watch it. I can't give it what I want to, but the game was a hell of a game.
But, you know, Brady the GOAT.
Speaking of sports,
There we go.
my man, Basic versus Cheyenne High School. Cheyenne, I know y'all had a side bus drive. It was 42-0.
Jesus.
42-0. I know y'all was sad. I know y'all was sad.
Sad.
I know y'all sad.
Sad day.
My homies was hitting me up, bro. We lost the Basic. I know. I watched y'all. You know.
42-0.
Hey, look, I didn't go to Cheyenne, so
Sad day.
I feel for my Chi-Town
Right.
cats.
Right.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let's keep them lifted up in prayer.
That part. Because your game is dead.
So check it out. Monday, Raiders versus Ravens. So Monday, September 13th, Raiders versus Ravens, and it's Raiders all day over here.
Hey, look,
Okay.
Yes,
look,
sir.
you know me. I'm a Detroit cat to the heart,
Right.
but I do rep the vague.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, that I'm
You
gonna tell
gotta
you
rep
right
your
now,
town.
when they ain't playing Detroit, I'm going for the Ravens
Okay.
all day,
Okay.
every day. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting on the right Raider gear. So I can just, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna see me in some Raider gear. Y'all always see me in my Golden Knight. But
Right.
Right.
I'm coming with some Raider gear. Trust me.
Is it gonna be
yeah.
here? The game is gonna be here, or it's gonna be?
I think it is here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here.
It's gonna be
Yes,
here.
sir.
It's gonna be here.
You got to get there
You know what I mean?
somehow, some way.
Man.
But Ray, you know today is Ladies Appreciation Day.
Yes, it is.
It
Yes,
is?
it
Oh, yes.
Thing.
I like
That's what-
ladies.
Hey, I second that emotion.
Yes.
Now,
What's not to like?
Ladies Appreciation Day. Ray, what you got for us on the ladies, man? Because, ladies have been instrumental in making sure that this hip-hop culture stays alive and keeps pushing forward. And it's been some phenomenal ladies that's been doing some
phenomenal
things.
Woman.
Great things, amazing things, spectacular things.
Hence the reason why I was able to get my girl Kai to come out here and grace us with her presence earlier than usual and than expected. So,
Absolutely. And it's such a pleasure. It really is. I'm enjoying myself immensely. Thank you, guys.
Hey, you always welcome, and you know what time it is.
Right.
Man.
So, Ray, what you got for us on the ladies?
All right, check it out. I got a list here. I'm going to read off on it, so y'all bear with me a little bit. All right, we got Sha Rock.
Sha Rock.
Oh, yeah.
First female MC recorded on vinyl.
24 plus 1 more.
They call her the mother of the mic. She's a member of the first hip-hop crew to appear on TV, the Funky 4+1.
That's the joint.
Right, exactly.
You know it.
Exactly.
If you know your hip hop, you know what I'm talking about.
Happy birthday, Nikki D.
Happy birthday, big shout.
Right, first female MC signed to Def Jam.
Hey, signed to Def Jam. She was running around with Lady of Rage back then. Y'all ain't know that though. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was her road dog.
MC Light, the first solo rapper to release her own full-length album, Light as a Rock.
Light
So
as a rock.
1988. She's also the first female MC nominated for a Grammy.
Hey.
Wow.
Got Queen Latifah. She was socially conscious in her lyrics.
Ooh.
She had songs like UNITY, Ladies First.
Latifah's Had It Up to Here is my favorite.
Oh,
bang.
Yeah, that was so hard, man.
I still know every word that Latifah's Had It Up.
Man, we're going to have you spit that one day. Let's see. She was Latifah was talking about domestic violence and street harassment. She had Money Love right there by her side.
Absolutely.
Salt and Pepper were early pioneers opening up about women's sexuality and desires.
Yeah.
Word.
Song like Let's Talk About Sex, Shoop, Push It, Do You Really Want Me, and one of my favorites, Tramp.
Hey, you remember
what you call me?
We was just talking about it. Me and Kai was talking about it last night when we was talking about going over the show. The City Girls redid "I'll Take Your Man,"
right?
And I was like, I know a lot of girls don't know that came from Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper.
Right.
You know, that was a Salt and Pepper record.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah.
And
Bring attention to it.
Speaking on Salt and Pepper, shout out Spinderella.
Hey, Spinderella.
Hey.
Ain't no Salt and Pepper without Spin.
Hey,
both Spinderellas.
Both Spinderellas.
Yep.
What up, Spin?
Right. Move on from Salt and Pepper. We got Little Kim.
Oh yeah.
Little Kim was dripping in sex appeal.
Hey.
She was talking that talk.
Every dude had that poster on their wall.
I bet.
I was keeping 100.
Definitely.
I was like, that mug went up immediately. I was like, oh yeah, that's going on the wall.
And every female was listening to her. Like,
right.
I was like, I'm about to wake up to her every morning. You know, I was like, what's up, baby? I'm gonna take a shower now. And you know how you walk in the room and you be like, oh man, Kim seen me naked.
He got up 6 a.m. in the morning to get some clothes. I see you, baby.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, man, you know.
All right, behind Little Kim, there was Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
Then we had The Brat, first female rapper to go platinum.
Big shout to The Brat.
Yeah.
And then we had Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, Roxanne Shante, Trina, Ladybug Mecca, Rage, Eve, Left Eye, Jean Grey, Remy Ma, Mia X, Gangsta Boo, Yo-Yo, Charlie Baltimore,
Rhapsody.
Right. Have y'all noticed that all those is
Make sure
legends?
you say
Right.
Rhapsody, man.
Rhapsody,
Right. Ciroc.
Ciroc.
Hey, look,
Neelon.
I'm
See,
like,
that's why
Right.
she's here.
Bahamadia.
That's what I was
don't
saying.
forget, like,
I said all those names, but I didn't say Nicki Minaj, Cardi B,
Cardi B.
Megan
That's exactly
Stallion.
what I was-
You know what I'm saying? So there's
City Girls.
Freaking, man, Coyle Ray.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
like,
my God, Correlate. Don't
I'm
get
like
started
Cash
with that
Doll.
one.
And,
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
So
It's
the
a
women
lot of
are doing
bangers.
their thing in hip hop.
Yeah, absolutely.
The women are doing their
They
thing in
repping
hip
heavy.
hop.
They repping heavy.
Yeah.
And that brings us into the perfect way to introduce my guest.
Yes,
today.
sir.
Oh.
I'm like, let me tell y'all a little something about this, man. Because you know, when we go out and we want to bring y'all the best of the best. Yeah. When I tell y'all right now, this girl right here, she is the best female artist that I've heard in Las Vegas.
Oh.
And that's not even like, that ain't me putting no sauce on it. I'm like, I listen to her. I done seen her freestyle. I done seen her get on these beats. I done seen her on these videos. I'm like, everything I've seen her, she touched, I was like, man, this girl is incredible.
Fire.
I'm like, incredible. And what's crazy about it is I've been hearing about her through the streets, like from anybody I contact with. I'm like, I talked to my man Scoon and Dig. They like, yo, Misfit, yo, she nice. Right. I talked to Slim. He like, yo, yeah, girl Misfit nice.
Right.
I talked to my man Twix. Yo, yeah, girl Misfit nice. I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, you can't.
Yeah, you got. Hey, those are signs. Those are signs. You better go get her.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I call her Vinci over at Code 7. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guys over at Code 7, man. Vinci, what up, though? I'm like, yo, what's up with Misfit? She nice. I'm like, bro.
OT.
You know what? Let me reach out and see if I can get her to the show.
There we go. Finally, I heard it. There we go.
Right.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, without further ado, man, let's welcome our guest, Misfit.
Yes.
Come to rep Las Vegas. And yeah, she's gonna do the bar test, of course.
Oh.
Right.
But before we get into that,
Right. Introduce yourself.
Look, Misfit, tell us a little about yourself and what you got going on in the Las Vegas area.
So, y'all already introduced. So I go by the name of Misfit, aka Queen of fucking Vegas.
Right.
I've been in the rap game for a minute now, so I'm pretty much seasoned. I'm here for the culture, and I'm repping Vegas to the fullest.
Yeah.
So Misfit, how'd you get into the start of rapping, or was it like a natural thing? Were you working with a group, or what's happening?
It was all of that. It was kind of like a natural thing. My cousin Smoke, Mr. 257, he rapped. He had a rap group called Ballers Click. So they was rapping when I was like young. I probably was like 9, 10, hearing them in my auntie's like basement.
Right.
So I'd be like rewinding them Tupac tapes like, yeah, I'm fit to get it. And I always felt like the dudes was doing it, so Tupac was the hottest. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be better than him. So I would go and I'd be recording over my sister SWV tapes. I'd be
oh man, you was trying to get in the fight.
So
that's what's up.
It started from that, and then like I said, I progressed, and then I became Misfit. Misfit was more of a marketable. I started marketing myself and branding myself. So that was like my true, like, you know, radio industry type of, you know what I'm saying? But I was like hood. I was toting pistols in my raps and all of that.
Right.
So I was a tomboy. So I was with all dudes, and you know what I mean? So just coming up from that, and then I was with a crew called All Star Records back in the day. It was 13 men. I was the only female. So I grew up having all rap brothers and, you know, all that. Shout out to All Star Records. But yeah, so it's just been that way.
Nice. And what part of Las Vegas you from? Are you originally from here?
So yeah, born and raised.
There you go.
Social Security number.
Did you hear what she said earlier?
So I'm born and raised in Vegas. So my mom, like, you know, from the ends of time, she stayed on the west side. But then my grandmother had a house in Regal Estates. So I, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by the, you know, by both worlds. So I'm just neutral. Everybody love Misfit.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, that's what
everybody love Misfit. No, you know, I always want to clarify that to let people know that Vegas has some solid talent out here. You know what I mean? And we got some people out here that can definitely, you know, shake up the world once they get that opportunity. And I definitely feel like you're one of them people that could do that.
Most
you know?
definitely.
Absolutely.
Girl, good.
Right.
She better than good. She
got
great.
talent.
You did.
Thank you.
Right. What Vegas MCs do you listen to? I know you said Ballers Click, so shout out Caution, shout out Smoke, shout out Critical.
Look, he did the
Oh, yeah.
That's the homies. That's the homies.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so
That's
most
right there, if you
definitely,
ain't know.
most definitely them. I've been listening to Dizzy, obviously, Grease Blanco, Smoke, my little brother Grease Mac.
Oh yeah, Grease Mac. Shout out Grease Mac. What up, dog?
Wow.
That's the homie.
Right. So, man, Trey Bizzle, he been on his shit. Finesse. Shout out to the female artists out here that's grinding as well. It's a lot of them out there. I really can't like name them all, but they all know who I fuck with. Eddie Fuse, all of them.
Eddie Fuse, what up, though, bros?
Yeah.
That's the homie from the D.
Yeah. So y'all know what it is.
Already. So, Misfit, have you been studying?
On what?
Oh God.
We got this thing called the bar test.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Is it you know, it's
pretty intense.
It's a little intricate. And it can't
Y'all see what they trying to do to me? Hey, let me tell y'all a little fun fact.
Go ahead.
I've been like, me and my husband, shout out to my husband, we just purchased our first home.
Dope.
Like,
Congratulations. Flags.
We are breaking generational
Flags.
Yes.
Nice.
So this is my first interview, and I want to say at least like 4 months. So this is like me coming out of my shell for a little bit, but I have to research. A lot of the greats have to take a little break. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
We're going to see. I might be a little rusty, but we going to get
Hey, that's what they all say till they go on top.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This was unexpected, y'all, but just
that's what the party test.
It's in you. It's in you. It's in you.
Look,
I know.
It ain't on you. It's in you.
I've heard your music, and so much respect.
Thank you.
So much respect. Because you hard, but you classy.
Thank you.
At the same time.
Hey,
so like so much respect.
Check that Queen and joint. Hey,
come on
if
now.
if y'all don't check that Queen and joint,
Look.
that joint, I was knocking that like 3-4 times in a row. I was like, damn, this shit hard. I played it for my son and was like,
my 6 a.m. in the morning, listen to that, boy. That was my ringtone.
Hey, my son was listening to it. I'm like,
Word.
He was like, yo. He's like, yo, this is hard. I was like, I know, right?
See, that's how you know when it's really hard. When our generation mess with it, you going on top.
I'm like, hey, it's funny because we posted a little promo of it, you know, with you on it, and it's playing, and then I see we just had King Bay on here. And he was like, yo, that beat is hard as fuck. I was like,
yeah, because I think he produced.
Right.
Yeah.
But see,
I know,
hey,
right?
that's what's dope, man. You know, Vegas showing each other love, and you know when you tapped in when you're dealing with people who actually moving,
right?
You know, and Vegas definitely moving, and you moving, and
they
that's what I'm talking about.
Like 85% of the my first album.
Dope.
Yeah. And then Hitman produced my first single that broke the wave in Vegas, which was Ratchet. Slim was like one of the first DJs to play Ratchet. So yeah.
Look, and we just, I don't know if you've seen that episode of the show. We just had Bay and Hitman up here together. You know, and that was solid.
Wait a minute.
Look,
wait. Tell them what you didn't know. You learned something today.
Go ahead.
Ratchet.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's a my hat off. Glasses off. Yo, I was in the radio when I was young. I used to hear that every time in the radio. And I used to be like, Ratchet. Bro,
that's what's up. Yeah.
Wow. I would have never thought.
Hey, look, I'm trying to tell you, that's how I've been hearing about you.
Right.
Every time I've been hearing about you, it's been through somebody, and somebody been saying like, yo, she nice. I was like, damn.
Right.
I'm like, man, and then I'm hearing it, I'm like, yeah, she definitely fucking nice. And then I see some of the low performances you had, clips of performances you had going on. I was like, yeah, this girl, she with all of
that's my place on the stage. Like,
there you go.
But
I'm a whole different person.
without further ado, hold on.
Look, he like, wait.
Slow down for a minute.
Hey, look, you know, I'm trying to get to the meat and gravy.
Slow down, Pa. Slow down, Pa. He just trying to get into these bars. You see
I'm trying to get into these bars, baby.
Yeah. We want to let's see what Misfit's top 5 female MCs are and Taisha's.
Okay.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what these top 5 females.
So most definitely my inspiration, MC Light, Queen Latifah. I like Medusa.
Medusa, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She banged on us.
Raw Digger for sure.
Oh my God.
And then one of my
Shout out,
tops,
Jersey.
like my motivation as a child, is Shauna from DT.
There you go.
Hey, it's funny, we were just talking about her on the way.
And voodoo spells.
Yeah.
Nigga, come on.
Okay, now there's no way that you could have known this, but on the way here, okay, now here's the thing. I don't want to like dim none of your shine because like, you know, when you compare somebody to somebody else, it's kind of like, oh, saying like you sound like them.
Right.
But like, that's what, didn't I just say?
She just said that.
I was like, she remind me of a young Shauna. In the car on the way here to meet you.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's funny because Kai, she pointed that out. We was driving. I went and grabbed her, and we were on the way here, and she was like, "Yo," she's like, "Misfit sound like a young Shauna to me," and I was like, I was like, I could definitely see that. I was like, yo, I was like, because she got the lyrics to go. Like,
she got them concrete lyrics.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? But she's still herself. She's still, you know.
Yeah. See, that's what I like too. When you be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of rappers out there who, I'm from the hood. But when you actually speak about yourself and where you originally from and speak who you really are, that's what I like.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
That's word.
Appreciate
it resonates.
Real recognize real.
Absolutely.
Always.
Right.
Absolutely. So, Kai, what's your top 5?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to say Salt and Pepper first, because they were the first females that I actually saw ever rap, and it was like, oh my God, girls do that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like I was, blown away. So Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, of course, Lauryn Hill. Because like just so versatile, like everything, like even to her ad libs, people still doing her ad libs. So just before her time as an artist, I'm gonna say Sa-Rock, because like to me, like she's one of those artists that's just in a class by herself.
Right.
She really is. Nobody's doing what she's doing, how she's doing it.
Right.
So shout out to her. And I'm gonna also have to say Rod Digger, because big up Jersey, big up Brick City, and that's where I'm from.
Already.
So,
She say she from Brick City. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
OT, do your thing now, man.
Oh God! Yeah, hold on,
here we go. Here go the intro.
Hey, look,
intro.
I was about to get it. Hey, Slim, you got that beat queued up?
Oh no.
You got that beat queued up? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. We in there. Okay. All right. Without further ado, man. I'm like, I done already spoke on this lady, man. But right now, y'all get ready to be in for a treat. Cause this right here ain't never gonna happen again on no other platform the way it's about to happen right now. My girl, MZPHIT, about to give y'all these bars.
Oh.
She brought a plate and a fork.
My body
Cause she about to eat. She about to eat.
My body got
Look.
rap yet.
Hey.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's go, MZPHIT. Let's go. Eat. Woo.
All right. Yeah. Hold it for a second, bitch. You disrespecting, get to stepping, feeling like a Martin, kicking bitches out of. Bitch, look what you started. You are not important. If I ever see me reppin' Westside, 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 I'm the queen in question. Way be on my section, I be flexing all over the city. Come and get me. I have yet to see a bitch you fucking with me. Shoot me or salute me. Either way, you gotta pick a side. Bitch, bye. I do not got time. You touch this kick with mine, you quickly find. Hit this left and right and watch they pick a side. Ticking time. You gon' get hit with lines. Listen, I'm way temperamental over instrumentals, but my body bitches, y'all just thotty bitches. I'm John Gotti bitches. Best side, do or die to shy. Wayne, Louisiana, Dr. Dre to Los Angeles. This is it, bitch. Michael MZPHIT, hot dial, legend at moonwalk, sliding across the sage in '87. This that Tupac out the window, both and throwing up that middle finger. Fuck them other ratchet bitches in my. Yeah, I'm queening. Yeah, I'm queening.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
My goodness!
Oh!
Like that. Yo!
7 is
Yo!
Oh man!
Oh my goodness!
Yo!
Salute.
I'm like, come on, MZPHIT. You got some more boys?
Do you have more?
You got
One more before you go.
One more. You can't leave us like that. I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Go ahead and put a cherry on top.
That one that ratchet.
He do. He beat me in that ratchet.
That was dope, though.
I want to get ratchet.
She on her queening right now. You heard what she just said.
Hey, but that shit was hard. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I'm like, my goodness.
She said that West Side.
You know what I mean?
West Side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on TikTok.
Either way, you wanna pick a side.
Hey. Yo. Yeah, if you got something, MZPHIT.
Come on. One more, please.
If you don't,
Please, one more.
if you don't want to go, I understand because
Hey, yeah,
you did
we
enough.
get that.
You
We
definitely
get that.
did enough. Don't even trip.
Yeah,
I'm like, you did enough. This is me on my own selfishness. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, if I was a fish right now, I'd be a selfish.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's for real. I'm like, that's what I want. I just wanted you to do some more. I'm like, that's me. But you definitely did enough. You passed the bar test. This is just extra credit.
She has to come back. She has to come back.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. You did what you're supposed to do.
Set the bar high for the next female coming in, or male.
So Misfit, what's the next project coming out? What's going on?
Yeah, what you got coming up next?
So this is the thing. It's just I was thinking about an album, but I'm just fit to hit them with singles. Like right now with how everything is going with the industry, it's just like all about singles right now, and everybody just hitting them, and I think that's what I'm fit to work on. We just fit to get in the lab and just
just go in.
Bob and weed, stick and move.
Any special producers you want to work with in the city? You still want? I know you're gonna probably tap into
I'm trying to
Hitman
get
and all
with the new generation. You know what I mean? Because I haven't really like tapped in with that end, and like a lot of them they know of me, but then like they don't know me. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to give them opportunities as well. Versus, I'm gonna still mess with my same old. You know, RJ. You know, all of them. King. Shout out to King and Ralph over there. So, but yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna give some new booty some chances. You know?
Look,
that.
I'm definitely for that. I can't wait to hear what you got going on because that's crazy. I'm like, you be going in, and we over here, we excited for the project.
Yeah.
We excited for whatever project you got going on. I'm like,
you got our support.
Absolutely.
I
appreciate y'all.
Before you go, we need drops.
Yeah.
We need that drop.
Who did your the Limelight video? Who did that?
My videographer that's been doing all my videos, Cal Moon. Shout out to Moon, CM Film. So that's
I've been hearing his name around too, man.
He do all my stuff. I do all my treatments. So I come up with the treatments, the ideas. I shoot it to him, and then we just work good like that. Cause he'll tell me like, "Oh, fit that ain't gonna work," but then I'll be like, "No, this is what I want to do." So he'll make it work, and then we just end up creating it. And it's always like a storyline to what we do. It just works so well with him. So
hey, y'all, check out that Limelight video on YouTube, man.
Let me give you that
really
Limelight.
dope.
That's the one with the mask on, right?
Yeah.
No, that is bitch on the shit out there.
Okay.
Yeah, the Limelight video.
A Limelight. I got like a it's like it's like these gold things.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Probably watched that about 3-4 times in the last 2 days.
Hey, like
y'all gonna go blow that thing up.
Hey, I'm trying. Hey, look,
Yeah.
they been tapping in because I see what your views is on that thing.
Yeah,
They heavy.
I mean, like I took a little break after that, so I stopped kind of like promoting and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? We're gonna get back in that thing and get back promoting, and you know.
You got to. You putting on for the city, and we definitely love it.
Thank you.
We love it. We love what you're doing. We appreciate you and everything. Tell them where you can reach us, where they can reach you at.
Man, I'm under MZPHIT. That's MZPHIT on all social media platforms. Y'all can also check out my music on all major platforms: Google Play, iTunes, Xbox Network, PlayStation Network,
Spotify,
CD Baby, all them good things. YouTube, Vivo picked up Bad Love. Shout out to Jovan McLean on that.
Nice.
So yeah, like you know what it is,
bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey. We just got informed by my siblings. They was listening to you. Shout out to King, Messiah, Dom, my ace. They was all listening. They was like, yo, she can spin.
Thank y'all.
Like, word. Like,
Thank y'all. That's dope.
I'm trying to tell you,
like,
man. I'm like, yo, we appreciate you stepping up here and really doing this for us.
You know, it's nothing.
You know, I'm like, we love representing the Vegas culture, and you came up here and you represented it well.
Represent.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You can be anywhere in the world,
I
but
wish
you
I
here
could
with
go back in
us.
time
Hey.
and reset the episode, bruh.
Hey, let's give it up for MZPHIT and her stepping up. You know what I mean, and coming out for us, man.
Represent.
Hey,
on this sunny rainy day.
Well.
on this sunny rainy day.
I went and got a car wash.
Man, hold on,
nice
man.
one. It
Bro,
rained.
Bro, the sunny rainy day.
Did the rain dance.
Yeah.
Y'all check my Instagram. I was really arguing with the sun in the rain, bro. I was walking home and I'm like,
So
how am I looking up and it's sweating and it's raining
At the same time.
At the same time, I was like, how am I sweating and raining?
You was on your future. It's raining and I'm sweating at the same time.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Wow. I'm gonna get right.
Yo.
Thank you though, Queen, for real, for coming on.
Man, thank you for having me. You know, it's nothing, bro.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank y'all for checking in.
Yeah.
I am OT from the deep.
Yes,
my
sir.
man.
Ray Sun, the old young head, 702 on IG.
Hey.
Right, and this is Kai. Shout out to my children. Shout out to Bobby Karan. Shout out to Isan and Zara. I know y'all watching. I love you guys.
Hey.
Yeah, Smooth K. Okay, DJ 7. Okay, let's get it.
Man, just hit me on IG at DJ Slim, DJ SLIMM. That's it.
Double M.
Guys, and I love y'all.
Hey, that concludes our 6th episode of The Fifth Element. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all, man.
Oh, without
this many.
We want to shout out one more thing, man. Black Sin City Radio. Check us out every Tuesday, every Thursday. Tuesdays at 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And on Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Black Sin City Radio.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Certified. You know what I mean?
Rest in heaven. Blessings always.
Word.
And that concludes this episode of the Fifth Element Hip Hop. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.